friends, welcome back to my channel Infinite Trade. My name is Robin and let's do our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow as well as for the coming week. So both Nifty and Bank Nifty fell on Friday and that was a drastic fall. So we saw that some data was on a positive side, but still it came down. But as it is, we discussed levels for both Nifty and Bank Nifty, where to buy puts, and I think both the levels worked well. And if you remember, I had been telling you all that Bank Nifty is trying to enter into a zone where it was making 1,000 points movement almost every day, and the same thing happened as soon as 36,800 was broken. So that was somewhere around this area. Just a moment, let me just mark it and show you all. Okay, so this was that point. So I had told you that as soon as we break this point, we will immediately see the movement like this. So we have been seeing a very volatile movement here, and that's what happened. As soon as we came down here, we immediately fell until this point. So that's how the market was on last Friday. So difficult for option sellers especially when Bank Nifty gives more than 2% move in a single day. Okay, so now let's quickly see what we can expect on a weekly chart. So weekly chart as of now definitely looks bearish in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Sorry. Okay, so this is the pattern. So we came down here, did a pullback, came down again a pullback, and now we're again down. So if we break the low, this should be our immediate next target. But looking at the size of the candle, if the flat opening can, if we open flat for the next 2 or 3 consecutive days, we may go down even more. Okay, so there is a possibility. And similarly, if we look at Bank Nifty is also given a weak close. So that means the scope of going downside is more. So this is on a weekly time frame. So things definitely look bearish. And the only way for the market to take a halt is if we do a significant gap down, then the market may take a halt and we may expect some profit booking. So now let's move on to our regular analysis as to what should be the plan for tomorrow. So the first thing here is for FIs, future is in sell. A good number of call sell considering Friday's data. This is a huge number, but we do not have a put buy. We have some quantities, that is around 10,600 put sell. Okay, so this is a little surprise to me because we do not have put buy at lower levels, because usually when the market closes at lowest point, we usually expect a gap down opening. But looking at FI's position, they are not holding any put longs, so that means they are not expecting a significant gap down, is what we can understand from this. But the only problem is, in a negative market, when you see some put shots from them, the market usually becomes a little volatile. So what happens is, for example, see if we have closed something like this. So in case if we open gap up, then we may see the market coming down, and in case if we open flat, then we may see the market going down. And the pullback that you get, the pullbacks can be very volatile. So that means maximum chances of stop loss hit, and then it will eventually come down. So these sort of movements are expected when on a negative market, if you see some put shorts from the FIs. And then if we look at future, also pro desk position, so future is in long, so this is expected because market has come to a lowest point, so now it's time for them to average or go long in futures, expecting some pullback in the market. But if you look at the option positions, it is completely negative, call short and put buy. So overall, we understand that the market sentiment is negative, price action is bearish, and the data is also bearish, but FIs are expecting a volatile market, possibly because Bank Nifty has entered in a range where volatility was definitely there a couple of weeks before, and we may see that sort of volatility again. And let's quickly check the option chain. So first we'll check Nifty. So option chain, if you see, it is clearly call writings that are aggressive. Put writing, people are not showing that confidence. But however, if you look at this point, which is 17,000, to my surprise, put writers are still holding it. Okay, Nifty closed below 17,000, but they did not close their positions and they're holding it. So there could be two possible reasons. One is either they are expecting market to come above 17,000 at least once. Okay, so this could be one of the reasons. So in case if we get market above 17,000 once, that is like around 1,700 or something, we'll definitely take a short position. And another possible reason could be they might hold some spreads, like they might have bought a put here and sold a put here, something like that. So this could be possible reason why we have a put writer still sitting at 17,000. But overall it shows some confidence at lower levels. Let's see how it is. But another important factor here is the put call ratio. It is at 0.49. So 0.5 is a oversold region. So usually we see a sharp recovery from this point. Okay, but I'm not sure if we get that sort of a recovery, but that is possible in case if we open gap down. Because what happens is when we open gap down, immediately you see a lot of people, covering their positions, booking profits in long puts and booking profits in call shorts. So that brings in the market some sort of a recovery, some sort of short covering, and you see that from 0.5 we move to 0.6 or 0.65, something like that. So that might happen in case if we open gap down. Now let's quickly check Bank Nifty. Yeah, so if we look at Bank Nifty, so we definitely closed around 35,600, but we still have put writers who are stuck at 36,000. So at least I think they'll get an opportunity to exit. So market may try 36,000 once, but not sure if that happens tomorrow. But in case the data buildup is better tomorrow, then there is a possibility that we may approach 36,000 once, at least for the put sellers who are stuck here. It will give them an opportunity to exit. So that means 36,000 when you get in, if you are able to get Bank Nifty at 36,000, that is definitely a level to short. Now let's quickly check the price action. Okay, let's move to a 15 minutes time frame. I'm not sure if I have all the levels because I think I deleted them. Okay, the only problem is in Bank Nifty we are at lower level right now, that is around 35,600. So in case if we open flat, so say if we are opening around this area somewhere here within this place, and if we break this level, immediately you can enter in a put. So if you see a candle closing below 35,600 or 620, you can enter in put, and your target should be around 35,350. So last time we made a low around 35,320 or 330, so we can expect a fall until this place. But for Bank Nifty, in which ways, I think 35,000 should act as a good support at least for this week, and then we'll plan out if Bank Nifty can stay in this area, or if it has further plans to go down. I'll definitely inform it. And if you talk about buying should happen only above 36,000. But since the market is continuously coming down, I would not really go for buying immediately. Even if I see market above 36,000, I'll find resistances and I'll take an opportunity to buy put or sell call rather than going for an upside trade. Just in case if we see a short covering, say that Bank Nifty is opening gap down around 35,400 or 35,300, and we are immediately seeing any sort of short covering, and then in the second half if we break 36,000 and if we are going up, then maybe I'll enter into a call side. But other than that, it is always better you do not plan a call side until and unless a clear trend reversal occurs. So Bank Nifty right now looks weaker because we have closed at the lowest point and we did not even try to enter back into this range. So that is the only reason there is a possibility of testing 35,300 levels once again. So this is the levels for Bank Nifty. So flat opening or gap up opening, just keep this in mind. Flat opening or a gap up, both should be used for selling opportunity. And if we are opening gap down, that too a significant gap down, if it is a small gap down, we'll wait for a slight pullback and then we'll enter. And if it's a significant gap down around 35,300 or 400, then we'll have to clearly look for price action and trade based on that. So this is my plan for Bank Nifty. Let's quickly check out Nifty. So Nifty has closed below 17,000, which is definitely not looking good. And for Nifty also it is similar. If we open flat or gap up, so in any case if you get an opportunity to enter around 1700 or something, that is around this place, it is a very good place to take a short opportunity in Nifty. And in case if we open flat and break this swing, we'll again take an opportunity for a put. So for a flat opening, our target should be around 16,800. And if you're opening gap up, I think it is always better you book it around this place, around 17,000 or 16,950, something like that. Okay, so same plan in Nifty, gap up or flat opening, we are going for a put side entry. In case if significant gap down, then they may trigger a short covering based on the PCR values, because both in Nifty and Bank Nifty we are trading around 0.5. So there is a possibility market may take a reversal, but for that we need a significant gap down and a short covering should come into place. So this should be the plan for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So before I close the video, I just wanted to give you some insights on how FIs have been trading so far. So FIs sold for 2070 crores on Friday, but what was surprising is looking at their selling value, it is not too much, because Bank Nifty fell around 1000 points and Nifty fell around 300 points from the high, but the selling is just about 2000 crores, whereas the figure should be around 4,000 to 5,000 crores. So which means that they are definitely buying in some stocks. Okay, so they are buying, they are averaging. It could be IT stocks because IT stocks performed well on that day. but definitely they are buying something. Okay. And there was something which I noticed that uh, that is what I spoke about, the 17,000 put. So during the closing hours, I thought, uh, in the PCR values, I may see a dip like this. Uh, so this is the intraday PCR values usually, but I did not see such kind of a dip. So 17,000 put writers are still holding the positions. So I definitely, salute them for taking that uh, pain. So which also means that at lower levels put writers are a little confident and they are still holding their positions. And apart from that, market can definitely be volatile. As we discussed, they have put shorts and call shorts, so be careful with your stop losses. And so as of now, as per the position, the data is not that aggressive, but let's see how we trade tomorrow, and tomorrow's data may actually give us a clear picture for the coming week. So anything I see any change in the data, I'll definitely let you all know during the analysis video. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. uh, Again, a request, so our subscribers are not increasing, so please do share the videos to others so that we get more and more subscribers, so that it motivates me and I can come up with a lot of informational videos and informational things for yourself. Thank you for watching. Let's meet tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.